In Ezekiel Chapter 35, God speaks a prophecy against Mount Seir, which is associated with the descendants of Esau, the Edomites. God condemns them for their long-standing hostility towards Israel, especially when Israel was being attacked and exiled by foreign nations. The Edomites took advantage of Israel's misfortunes, rejoicing in their suffering and even attempting to seize their land. Because of this malicious behavior, God declares that He will bring judgment upon Mount Seir and make it desolate. The Edomites will experience God's wrath for their cruelty and their prideful stance against Israel. God promises that He will lay waste to Mount Seir, leaving it uninhabited, and the desolation will be a sign to all who see it that God is the one who executes judgment. He will destroy their cities and villages, and the land will become a wilderness. This is a direct response to the Edomites' behavior in exulting over the fall of Israel, and their actions will lead to their own ruin. The chapter emphasizes that the Edomites' treatment of Israel is a significant factor in their impending judgment, as God takes seriously how nations treat His chosen people. In addition to the destruction of the land, God states that He will bring about an eternal desolation of the Edomites. He will not only destroy their physical territories but will also blot out their identity as a people. The Edomites' once proud and fortified land will be left in ruin, and they will no longer be able to boast in their past victories over Israel. This will serve as a lesson to other nations that defy God's will and oppose His people, emphasizing the divine principle that those who harm Israel will face consequences. Finally, the chapter concludes with God reaffirming His judgment on Edom. He declares that the vengeance He will exact upon them will be final and irreversible, ensuring that their land will never again be inhabited. The desolation of Mount Seir will serve as a testament to God's righteousness and justice. This judgment also illustrates the broader theme of God's protection over Israel and His determination to punish those who act as enemies against His people. The message is clear: God defends Israel, and those who stand in opposition will experience His wrath. Let's now read Ezekiel Chapter 35. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers, shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast said, These two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will even do according to thine anger, and according to thine envy which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them, when I have judged thee. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, They are laid desolate, they are given us to consume. Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me, I have heard them. Thus saith the Lord God, When the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee, thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord. This ends our reading of Ezekiel chapter 35.